Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually back working on the Honda D16Z6 motor. So I got some good stuff in here today. I'll show you guys. So I did get my pistons as well as my rods. So I'm going to unbox these for you guys and show you what I'm working with here. And then of course I got some tools here. We're going to start honing out the cylinders, get those cleaned up a little bit. I got some carb cleaners to clean out the cylinder bores before I start. And I did read, you could use, PB Blaster, so I'm gonna give that a shot to start out my honing. So let's open up these boxes and see what we're working with. All right, so opening the box here for the pistons. They are the CP Carrillo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Opening up this box, I did go with the 75mm or the standard bore, which is a 10:5:1 compression ratio. So it's pretty cool. They give you some installation sheets, some specs. Some stickers. I have no idea where I'm going to put these things, but I will use them. And then naturally, you get your spec sheet. You got your pin clamps or, pin retainers here as well. So that kind of works out for you. And I was kind of concerned in saying the thing, and this is the first time I really bought, high performance pistons. So it did come with the rings, so that's a good thing. So I do have the rings here that'll be ready to go when I do the installation for the pistons. So here we are, nice and shiny, brand new CP pistons, and it should be nice. Comes with the wrist pins, all that good stuff. We'll go into that in a little bit further. But also too, I do have the Skunk 2 Alpha Series rods. Set you up. They're really good looking rods. Skunk 2. Of course I am a Skunk 2 fan. I don't know where my banner is. I'm a Skunk 2 fan. I do actually have the suspension on the Del Sol, and this motor I'm actually building is for the Del Sol, so it kind of works out. So I think everything should match up perfectly. But I'm going to get ready to get over here and clean out these bores. It's probably hard to tell. They're pretty nasty in there. I'm going to wipe them clean. You can see a little bit of dust in there, so I'm going to wipe them clean, lube them up a little bit, and see about getting this cylinder honed in there, see if I can make some good cross hatches for the oil. So let me get myself set up and we'll go from there. Alright, so got the dust kind of cleaned out of there. Looking pretty good. But let's see if we can make it a little bit better. See if I can get some cross hatches in here, and we'll go from there. so got everything kind of honed out and cleaned out. Of course, I'm probably not the best honer in the world, but cross hatches are there, everything is smooth. Probably could be wiped clean a little bit more, but I'll do that before I install the pistons and rods, but it's coming along. Alright guys, so I got everything kind of honed out and cleaned out, everything's looking good. But I can't really play with the pistons and the rods yet until I get my new bearings. So something I almost forgot about, but I'm going to get some new bearings, got them on the way. Of course the old bearings. So I'm going to get some new ones, then I can test fit the rods, see where I'm going to have to notch the block and all that. But right now what I'm going to do is actually kind of resurface this a little bit, make it a little bit cleaner. So I got a 150 grit. I'm going to go over it a handful of times here, see what it comes out to. Hope everything is even. I do got a pretty straight block of wood, and of course I do got a level, that way I can level everything, make sure everything is flush. But yeah, of course I'm not going to use the wood. I got something that I use for drywall. It's still pretty flat, so we'll see how that works. So let's get started, and hopefully I can make this a little bit cleaner. Alright, so after a couple of passes, I ended up coming back both ways and a couple times. And it's definitely looking a lot better, a lot cleaner, a whole heck of a lot smoother. I know it's kind of rough near the edges, but of course it is level. And of course I did check this piece of wood prior too, so it is flat. No wobbles, no gaps. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. And of course now we just gotta wait for our bearings to come in, and then we're gonna test fit some stuff and see where I can notch out these cylinders if it's required, which my luck it probably will be. But yeah, we're gonna get there. This motor's definitely coming along. I got some parts ordered. I do want to get this hot tanked and cleaned up again as well, just to make sure I got all the debris out of here, you know, especially with me sanding and all that kind of stuff. But the block worked pretty good. No real issues, just constant pressure, you know, making sure I'm not hitting the same spot over and over again, making clean passes I go through. But it seemed to work out pretty well. Spent a few minutes doing it, but yeah, it's coming along. But I think that's going to probably wrap up here with the video today for the D16Z6. Not much else I can really do until I get those race bearings in. So those are actually coming in. I'll show you that when I get those. Should be here in the next day or so. So then I'll hop back on the D16 motor, and we'll continue to get this thing built. So I'm excited. Tons of epic stuff coming. This is actually the first high performance motor I built. So hopefully it goes well. I know it's going to need some tuning, some all that good stuff, but you know, I'm prepared for all that. So come along, follow me along. Learn with me as I build this motor, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys watching. You know, make sure you subscribe, you know, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. So until then, peace.